Well, good morning, friends. Welcome to the Four Species for Peace, our Yoga Shalom at home practice for today. This holiday of Sukkot is also Peace Week Delaware, and I think this is the 5th year that I've done this practice with Peace Week, so I'm really honored to be part of that program, which really is spreading peace throughout not only Delaware, but throughout the world. So today we're going to add our spirit to this peace practice. Today is the fall festival holiday of Sukkot, our celebration of the temporary shelters we dwelled in while we wandered in the desert seeking freedom. Later, when we brought our tithes up to the great temple in Jerusalem 3 times a year, and at the fall festival, we were camped out, literally, in these booths, in these temporary shelters. And it's customary today to invite guests into our Sukkot to share meals, to wave the Lulav and the Etrog, which we'll talk about in a moment, and to celebrate nature and the gifts of the fall harvest. The symbol we use today to unify these elements is the Lulav and the Etrog, and I don't have one, and I apologize, but they're 3 species of plants that grow in the land of Israel, and they're in sort of a little bamboo, sort of a rattan holder. And the largest one is the palm branch. It's kind of really can be very long, and when you wave it, it kind of makes this wonderful sound. The other species that are in there are the willow. We're going to talk about that, and also the myrtle. So the palm branch, and we wave these together in the sukkah. We're commanded to do that. So the palm branch represents the spine, our actions in the world. So find your palm branch and sit up nice and tall. Find your sits bones, and imagine that the spine is just as straight and tall, but as flexible as the palm. That's good. The myrtle represents the eyes which shine and reflect our spirits. So when we smile in the eyes, our hearts open with love. So let's, during our practice today, imagine that we're smiling in our eyes. And when you smile in the eyes, you can sense that the lips are also smiling. And the willow represents the lips, how we present our kindness to the world, using our words to make peace. The etrog, or the citron, looks like a large lemon, but it's very, very fragrant. It represents the heart, the center of our emotions, and the energy chakra and balance between loving kindness and strength in the Kabbalistic Sfirot. This is called Tiferet. So loving kindness and strength is balanced right here in the lev, in the heart. And it gives blessing for receiving peace and love. So we wave the 4 species together in all directions: right, left, forward, back, upward, and downward, indicating that the energy and the shelter of the Shekhinah, a higher power in the universe, is everywhere, protecting and nurturing us. And today we're going to do that same thing with our practice. We're going to wave ourselves in all directions and bring that shelter of peace as a force field, as we often use in our practice, all the way through. And also, we're going to focus our attention, our sankalpa, or our kavanah, on how the spine, the eyes, the lips, and the heart connect with our asana. Today, our body is our sukkah, our shelter, our protection, our mishkan, our holy place, and a sanctuary where we will make space for healing and for enduring peace. So let's get started with the body scan, as we normally do. Bring your hands into a mudra, either chin mudra, or if you want to bring your palms up if you need a little bit more energy today. I'm feeling grounded, so I'm going to bring my hands down on top of the knees. If you're seated on your mat, the same. Let's take a moment to imagine a thread attached to the very top of the crown of the head, connecting to the source of peace. Imagine that energy of peace coming down into the crown of the head, melting down through the back of the head and the neck. And as this peaceful energy melts down through the body, notice where you might be holding, where things might be knotted. And just allow the space of that light to unknot those places. Allow the shoulders to melt away from the ears, the light of the etrog of the heart to shine through, the mouth to smile, the eyes, the gaze to soften, kindness, spine to lengthen, and that light of peace to melt down through the spine into the hips. And with each exhale, imagine that anything that's tight or holding is melted away, is unknotted. Just allow that to flow away with each exhale. Anything that might be niggling in your mind, just imagine those thoughts floating away like clouds. Allow yourself this time for peace, this space for self-care, this time only for this practice, this holy space. Begin to feel the body relax and release. I'm going to move back to my mat. And you can stay in your chair, seated on your mat. Let's drop our awareness into the breath now, into our pranayama, our life force. Once again, I've got my hands in a mudra, just a little circle with the fingertips of unification. Drop the awareness down into the breath. Soften the gaze or close the eyes if that's available to you. Only do what you feel is right for you today. This is your practice for peace, healing, wholeness, truth. So notice how you're breathing today. Is it shallow? Are you beginning to deepen the breath? We're going to do that as we extend the spine, our pine branch upward. Relax the shoulders away from the ears and empty all the breath out of the body. Draw the attention to the nostrils as we breathe through the nostrils. Inhale through the nostrils into the lower belly, lower lungs, upper lungs, and then pause, creating space for peace. And then release the air. Slowly, either with Ujjayi breath, ocean breath, or just nice easy release of the breath, and relax the shoulders and arms. Inhale, lower belly and lower lungs, upper lungs, pause, and then release the breath, relaxing the arms. Slowly let go of anything you might be holding. Inhale, lower belly, lower lungs, upper lungs, pause, and then release. Inhale, lower belly, lower lungs and upper lungs. And release anything you don't need. Allow it to just join the flow of the river. Inhale, lower belly, lower lungs, upper lungs, creating space for peace. Pause and then release, and release that peace into the world. So receiving and giving. Empty everything out, get rid of anything, toxins. Then inhale, lower belly, lower lungs, upper lungs, sipping the breath into the shoulders and the throat. Just metaphorically, pause and then release. Inhale, so you're filling a glass with water all the way to the rim. Pause, and then release all that. Back into the river. Inhale. Pause, and then release. Empty all the breath out, empty it. Release all those toxins. And then inhale all of that peace and release and breathe normally. Notice how you feel after just beginning that expansion of the breath, opening up space. We're going to continue to do that by opening the heart center. This is the Etrog center where our emotions meet our mind, our spirit. So let's see what's hiding in there. Just beginning to roll the shoulders back easily as you inhale. Look up. And then as you exhale, just roll the shoulders forward, chin to chest, and the hands come forward a little bit. Roll the shoulders back as you inhale. We'll turn this music up just a tiny bit. There we go. Okay. Exhale, bring the shoulders forward, chin to chest. Now let's squeeze the shoulders up, open the heart center, crack it open. Feel that peace coming right into heart center and the emotions flowing. And then as you exhale, bring the shoulders all the way down. Hunch in and make a C with your back. Nice and easy. If you're in your chair, you can do this. Inhale, let's add the arms. And bring the fingertips behind as you open the heart, like a nut just cracking open, and exhale. Inhale up, gather that peace into the hands and all the way down to the earth. Let's send that peace out to the earth. You can sure use it. Inhale up. Spine is strong. Exhale, bring the hands behind. The drishti is up. The eyes are focused up to the heavens as you exhale. Inhale up, gather that peace in the hands and all the way down to the earth. And if you can come down a little bit farther, get your elbows all the way down. If you're in a chair, just bring your head down a little bit farther. Good. Inhale up. And let's do a nice, easy side bend over to the right, looking up under that left arm. So, bringing all of that peace into all directions. Inhale, exhale to the other side, looking up under that lifted arm, bringing flexibility to the spine. Smile in the lips, smile in the eyes, smile in the heart. Inhale up. Now both arms stay up as you bend over. Bring that strength into the core. Exhale. Works a completely different set of muscles. Stretch way up. And then over, keeping both arms lifted. So really engaging the core as you exhale. Good. Inhale, gathering that peace once again all the way down to earth, sending it out to the mother. Inhale up. Let's wave and stretch our palm branches and look to the right, using the drishti or the eyes to bring your gaze behind you. Inhale up. And to the left, using the drishti, the gaze, to bring your head behind a little bit more. I'm also using my back arm as sort of a kickstand. Both arms up, one more time each side. Nice, easy twist behind. Using the drishti, bring your head around a little bit more. Exhale. One last time, inhale. Up and look behind to the left. Use the back arm as a kickstand and sort of wring out all the organs. Spine is flexible and open. Good. Inhale, arms up and gather in that peace towards the heart center. 3 big mandalas with the arms. Inhale, exhale, warming up the shoulders, bringing in that sense of fullness and peace into the heart. Good. And now the opposite direction. Push away anything that is not bringing peace. Inhale, push away. This is our force field. One more big, giant force field. Good. Hands into heart center. Inhale and release. Now switch which leg you have in front if you're seated on the mat, just so that we can stretch out the other hip while we start our palm spine energy, starting with the top of the head. Just going to imagine that that palm frond is attached to the top of your head, and you're sort of waving it above you by doing little tiny circles with the head. And you're just creating this force field of peace above you now. As you do that, imagine the place where the spine connects to the skull and create space there so that all stresses of the day and the week and the news just melt away. Now go in the opposite direction. Start this. I love this prayer, the Ashrei, because it talks about all of the things that we're grateful for and what makes us happy. So we're going to create this whole force field all around us. So let's now start with our shoulders, creating a little force field. Make this force field a little bit bigger. leading with the heart, forward, side, and back and side. So warming up the hip girdle now. And imagine where the spine connects with the hip girdle, creating space there for peace, a little space for healing. Now go in the opposite direction. Lead with the heart, inhaling, exhaling as you go around, like you're scraping a big pot with a spoon all the way around. Good. And then go in the opposite direction again, and let's add the arms in, creating this big force field around us for peace, bringing all of the species of the Lulav and Etrog, the spine, the heart, the eyes, the lips, into our force field, the kindness, strength, and then in the other way, bringing all of that, the shining eyes, the lips, the spine, the heart, all the way around, big force field all the way around, and the energy of the universe coming into the arms. Good. Inhale up, energy of the universe right in the hands, and then all the way down to bring that energy for peace to the earth, and actually imagine transferring it to the earth as you release the hips. Exhale. Good. Inhale up. Bring the hands to the top of your shoulders. Little circles with the elbows. Warming up the shoulders before we go standing and getting into our sun salutation, and the other way. So all sides, right, left, up, down. Good. One more time. Open the arms all the way out. Inhale. Exhale, draw the elbows together. Inhale, open the heart. Feel that love coming into heart center. And exhale, draw the elbows together. And release. Good. Just release the shoulders. Give them a good wiggle. Release the arms. And let's get ready to stand. Nice and easy. If you're seated in a chair today and you want to continue doing the practice in a chair, you can do forward fold from the chair, or feel free to use the back of the chair as just a nice strong balance for yourself. Don't feel you have to do everything that we're doing. Just listen to your body and do what we're follow along with the kavanot. So let's bring our feet a little bit out from hip distance, a little wider, as wide a stance as you feel comfortable with. And we'll draw our attention to beyond what we know, to the source that we connected, the source of peace. We connected our string to the source. So beyond anything we know, let's praise Yah. Inhaling, let's bring our arms out to the side. And as we exhale, just bend the knees, open to Devi Asana, God Espo. Sending our praise out to the Goddess. Inhale, exhale, let's send that peace way out to the world. Inhale, open the arms, bend the knees. Bring that peace and gratitude into the heart center. Everything, air and sky, water. Exhale, send that out into the world. All of the blessings in our lives. Inhale, exhale, bring the hands into the hip creases. And inhale, and as you exhale, hinge forward, no rolling. Extend the crown of the head to the opposite wall. And finally, allow the gravity of the shoulders to bring you down towards the earth. through the Mother Earth, Shekhinah, the source of peace. Now nod your head yes and no. Make sure you're not holding any stress in the back of the neck. And allow the blood to flow to the brain. Breathe into the back, sending that oxygenated fluid all the way into every part of the brain. Letting everything you don't need fall away from your shoulders. Allow everything to become one with body, mind, spirit. Inhale and exhale. Now you could stay down. I could stay down there all day. I'm loving that inversion. Inhale, hinge up. And as you exhale, bend the knees one more time. Good. Inhale, open the arms, open the heart, open the spine. And as you exhale, bring the drishti heavenward and send that peace out to the world. Smiling in the eyes, kindness on the lips, love in the heart, strength in the spine. Bring the palms together, and as you exhale, press, 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 press. Bring all that balance of love into heart center, left hand over the heart, right hand covers, loving kindness and strength, and massage into the heart center, and then bring the feet to standing. Well, we can do mountain pose. I have my blanket there, but let's just end in mountain pose. Tadasana. Ta-da. Strength of the mountain. All right, let's do a little. You can do any kind of flow you want here. It doesn't have to be as strong as we're going to do this Surya Namaskar. This is our flow for peace and action in the world. So let's bring into our kavana what we might do to promote peace as we flow through this sun salutation. Inhale, exhale, swan dive down, fingertips to the mat. Inhale, flat back. If you want to do this seated, just use your arms. It's absolutely fine. Exhale, hands come to the mat. Step back the right foot and the left. And press the heels down. Inhale and exhale. Take a couple of nice breaths in here as you push through the shoulders, cupping the hands so you take the pressure off the hands, pressing heels into the mat. Inhale. Exhale, drop the hips. Good, nice and strong. Inhale, exhale, all the way down, yoga push-up. And Bhujangasana, little baby cobra. Inhale, exhale, open the heart. Inhale, exhale, push into downward facing dog. Feels so good. Inhale, that right leg up. As you exhale, draw the knee into the chest and place that foot between the legs, the arms, the hands. I can't think today. Inhale, exhale, drop the left knee and pull back, stretch out that front leg. Inhale, exhale, come back up and bring the right foot to meet the left. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, and as you do that, just walk your hands all the way up to the feet. Inhale, reverse swan dive. That's only one. We need to do the other side. Good. Inhale, swan dive down, fingertips to the mat. Exhale. Inhale, half forward fold, flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat, step the left foot back and the right. Push into downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, drop the hips. Inhale, chaturanga, yoga push-up all the way down. Exhale. Inhale, baby cobra, bhujangasana, open the heart. Good. Inhale, exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. And as you exhale, draw the knee and bring that foot between the hands. Inhale, exhale, drop the right knee. And bring that left leg straight. And your chest is sort of extended with your chin toward the knee. Inhale, exhale, come back up into lunge. And bring that left foot back to meet the right. Inhale, exhale, walk your hands, your feet to the hands. Yeah, reverse that. Inhale, reverse swan drive, and hands in. Anjali Mudra, and balance, and release. Good job, everybody. All right, let's go into Utkatasana. So bring feet hip distance apart and find balance on both feet, nice and strong. Before we go down into our chair pose, now's the time to create a kavana or a blessing for yourself for peace. What brings peace to your life? What do you need for yourself today? This is a very personal prayer. We've been talking a lot about the world and sending peace and everything around us, force field. Now this is inside. What kind of peace do you need? So create that kavana, that sankalpa or intention. And now let's come into chair pose. So inhale, hands at hip creases, sit right back down into the chair. You can do this sitting in a chair. Just bring your hips a little bit forward onto the edge of the chair. And then bring your hands out. Hold that blessing like you're holding it in a ball, like you can see it, you can imagine it. What kind of peace do you want to bring to your life? And breathe. And step into the feet. Shake out the legs. Okay. So let's now create a blessing for the world, bringing that peace that we feel inside to the entire world. Inhale, exhale, sit back down into your chair and hold the world in your hands. What kind of peace do we wish to create? And breathe. Envision that peace. Send that prayer to the world. And step into. Yeah, this is a very personal practice here, because if you feel like you need to come out of the asana at any time, please do. We're going to go down one more time. This time we're going to push away anything that keeps peace from coming into our well-being, into the world. We're going to push it away. So inhale, exhale down into Utkatasana and push away that which doesn't serve you, doesn't bring you peace. Push it away. Mentally, physically, spiritually, get it out of the force field. Make it go outside. And breathe. And step into the feet. Oh boy, yeah. And shake it out. All right. Hands into heart center. Bring that blessing of peace. Massage it into the heart. Good. Okay, oneness in 4 directions. Let's do our triangle series. Come to the side of the mat. Inhale, exhale, bring the left toes towards the wall and the right toes in at a 45-degree angle. Inhale and swivel that right hip open. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, drop the shoulders. Now, scooch way out over that standing leg. Inhale. And as you exhale, wave your palm upward towards the sky. Open the heart. Feel the flexibility in the spine. Use the drishti or the gaze, the eye, at your thumbnail, or if you prefer down at the toenail, but this is the traditional thumbnail gaze. Inhale. Exhale. Let's wave in the other direction. So right hand, right back thigh, left arm over. Knees aren't locked, they're soft. Inhale, stretch way over that standing leg. And bring the arm up, gaze in with the thumbnail, allowing the eyes to shine with happiness and peace. The heart to open, the lips to smile. The spine remains strong and flexible. Inhale, exhale, right hand, right back thigh, left arm over. Straight over to the other side. Left toes to the wall. Sorry. Right toes to the wall, left toes in. I'm mirroring you. Inhale, open that left hip. Exhale, arms are relaxed. Inhale, lean way over that standing leg. Keep your left hip open as you then reach for the sky, the shamayim, the heavens, for peace. And breathe. Inhale, left hand to left back thigh, right arm over. Inhale, way over that standing leg, coming in, keeping the drishti up towards the thumbnail, stretching up, opening the heart. Exhale. Inhale, left arm, left hand, left back thigh, right arm over. And one last inhale. And release. Bring the toes together. Hands to heart center. Eyes are closed and all right. Now this is one I really wanted to do today because it's the waving palm. So let's find hands at feet at hip distance apart, hands right at the beginning at the hip creases here. Inhale, exhale, raise the arms up. We're going to bring our hands into Vajra Mudra, which is sort of clasped like this with our fingertip, with our forefingers touching, and then stretch way up. As you inhale, gently do a side bend to the right. Good. Inhale up and side bend to the left. Good. Inhale up. We come up on our toes 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Release the arms and bring them behind you. Clasp them. If you can bring them into Anjali Mudra, do that. I can't. I have a bad hand. But I'm going to grasp them behind. Open the heart. Look up and then stretch down with the hands all the way down. Inhale, exhale, and as you release, come all the way forward into a nice, easy forward fold. Grasp the bottom of your toes if you can, or just come to halfway, whatever is available. Or if you want to bring your elbows to your knees, that's great. Inhale, exhale, drop the head forward. Good. Inhale, Hinge all the way up. Bring all of the weight into the right leg. And bring the left knee into the hands. Find a drishti or a point to focus your gaze. Smile with your lips into your heart. And balance as you bring the left knee out and the right arm up. And release. Good. I'm going to come onto the floor for the next one. It's easier. Bring all the weight into the left leg. 8 skayim, as though your spine is extending all the way down into the earth. And then lift the right knee into the hands. Find your drishti or a point that doesn't move. Bring the corners of the mouth up. Smile in the eyes. Open the heart as you bring your knee out to the side and your left arm up. Now, if you want to extend the leg out and grab your toe, you can do that too. That's more advanced. Feel free to do that. And release. And let's just release our hips and create a force field all around us of the kind of world that we want, the peaceful world that we wish to live in. From the inside out, all the way up, all the way down, behind in all directions, waving our physical Lulav and Etrog, feeling the presence of the Shekhinah for peace all around us. Good. Shake out the hips. Shake out the arms. Bring the hands down to the sides into mountain pose. Feet are strong, palms facing forward. Heart is lifted, shoulders relaxed. We are the mountain. We are strong. We are at peace. And release. Oh, I love that. All right, let's do our mat series. So we're going to start down on our mat. And if you're in a chair and you can do this balance the same way that we do, just using opposite hand and foot is absolutely fine. And when we do the cat and cow, you can do that in your chair as well. But I'm going to bring my blanket right here for my knees because you hear they're creaky today. All right, let's do tabletop. Also, one of my favorite prayers, Moda Ani, because it says, this is everything I'm grateful for in my life, for everything that I desire, that I want to send out into the world, and this is a great way to do that. So, flat back, we're going to inhale, raise the tail, and look up. As you exhale, draw the shoulders towards the hips, curve the spine. Tops of the feet are just on the mat. We'll curl them under in a minute when we do down dog. Inhale, tip the tail up, look up to the shamayim, drishti up, heart open, and then as you exhale, tuck in, tuck the chin to the chest, belly button to spine. Go a couple times just on your own, just to loosen up the spine, because we did a lot of strong work today, and wiggle the tail. And just some little circles perhaps with the pelvis, just nice and easy in either direction, just really loosening up the hip girdle. And then meet me back in flat back. Inhale, exhale, extend the right hand towards in front of you as though you're shaking someone's hand. Press the left leg back. This is a balance. Breathe. The drishti or the gaze is towards the mat. Inhale. Lift a little bit higher with the hand and the leg. And then exhale, come down into Vinyasa, child's pose. Wiggle the tail. Release the hips. And breathe. Good. Back to flat back. Inhale, exhale, extend the left hand as though you're shaking someone's hand. Press that right leg back. Drishti is down towards the mat. And stretch forward and push that foot back. Extend peace out into the world, forward and behind you. And breathe. Good. Bring that hand down, the leg down, and sit back into Balasana. Bring to mind something you're grateful for today. Gratitude leads to peace. Gratitude. Good. Come back in, flat back. Curl the toes under, last downward dog of the day. And let's walk our dog. So stretch out one leg and then the other. And breathing. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale, drop the hips and come all the way down to the mat. And put your cheek on the top of the hands. Inhale and take a nice 2 deep breaths. Enjoy that. Inhale, exhale. Lift the right leg 6 inches off the ground and drop it. Left leg 6 inches off the ground and drop it. Lift right leg and drop it. Lift left leg, strengthening lower back. Good. Bring the hands in front of you. And one nice lift. Inhale. And as you exhale, fly. Bring peace to the world. Flying peace everywhere in the world. Sending it out. Inhale, exhale, and bring the hands down. Come up into our last asana of this series. So Sphinx. Elbows are on the mat. The heart is open. Drishti is about 3 feet in front of you. The mouth is smiling, words of kindness. The heart is open for peace. Inhale, exhale, push back, and to Balasana. Good, now just cross the feet, come onto your buttocks, your tachas, and then slide down because we're going to do some strengthening poses. Got to get our courage going here. We're going to stay the course for all of this, all the challenges. So inhale, and as you exhale, just rock up onto your sits bones. And you can stay right here if you want. Bring the drishti in front of you, because this is a balance. If you'd like, just straighten the legs. And the last part of this really nice boat is to bring the hands out to the sides and breathe. Breathe. Opening the heart, strengthening every part of the spine, the legs, the arms, and grab and come down. Oh, that was good. Bring the feet into cobbler's pose and just gently with your elbows stretch the knees to the sides as you bring the chin towards the feet. And breathe. Good. Come up. Feet are in front of you as you come down to the mat, under the hips. Palms are down. Inhale, exhale, Push into half bridge and gather the shoulder blades together under. If you'd like to grab underneath, you can, or just bring the palms down to the sides of the body and breathe. Open the heart. And breathe. And then roll the spine down to the ground. Gather the knees to the heart. Rock from side to side. That feels so good. I'm going to go up one more time. So feet down to the mat. Hands down to the sides. Inhale, exhale, push through the feet. Open the heart. Eyes are soft, the lips are smiling. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, slowly roll the spine down. Gather the knees into the heart center. Rock from side to side. Oh yeah. That feels great. Drop the knees over to the left, look to the right. Enjoy that really nice spine twist, or Lulav experience. And that palm branch is very open. Inhale, exhale, draw the knees to the right, look to the left. Good. Open the left knee out. Bring the palms of the feet, the soles of the feet together. I guess they are the palms. And then stretch your arms above your head. Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring that peace into every part of the body. Heart, spine, feet, legs, arms. And breathe. Slowly move the arms down to the sides with the palms down. Feet flat on the mat. It's traditional on this day, on this holiday of Sukkot, to recite Yizkor. Yizkor is the remembrance of those who have come before us. So as we move into this stretch, please bring to mind someone who you're remembering today, someone who you've loved and lost. Perhaps their memory brings you great joy. Perhaps it brings you pain, or maybe something in between. Let's bring all those blessings of love into our heart and let anything we don't need go. By extending the right foot and pressing the right heel into the ceiling, just gently grab behind the knee, not too hard, and just begin to rotate the foot to the right and the left. Breathing, letting go any grief, let it go out through the foot. Release from the hip, from the heart. Anything you don't need as you flex and you point. Inhale, flex. And exhale, let all that grief go. Point. Flex, bring the right ankle under the left knee and pull back and release the grief from the right hip. Just rock from side to side. Release the hip and breathe. Good. Drop that foot down, both feet flat. And stretch the left foot into the ceiling, pressing the heel up, and begin to rotate the foot around to the left, to the right. Flex, inhale, and point, exhale. Flex and point. Flex and drop that left ankle onto right knee, pull back. And if you'd like to just rock from side to side a little bit, just open up that left hip. Allow everything to go. Good. Both feet down. And let's lift both feet up into the air, just pressing them into the ceiling. You can also just rest your legs up onto a chair. We've done this so many times. I forgot to say that, but if you don't want to do this, and then just roll your feet to the left, roll to the right, flex and point. Inhale and point. Exhale. And inhale, just allow your legs to flop open. Release any tension you might be holding in the groin and the legs. Just rock from side to side. Bring the bottom of the feet into your hands. Happy baby. Remember what it was like when we didn't know about war. Everything was so innocent. We pray that all of our children will live in peace, free from harm, free from violence and trauma. A happy baby. And bring the soles of the feet together. And then extend the legs long onto the mat. The palms are at the sides for a well-deserved shavasana of peace, this cocoon of relaxation as we're bathed in the light of shalom, of peace. So just imagine that your mat is a very thick cotton mattress, just perfectly form-fitted to your body as you lie back onto this cotton cocoon. It's warm, and it cradles you in the warmth of peace. And the sun is not too hot, and the wind is not too cool, as it bathes your body in this beauty of peace and nature all around. Blue sky, beautiful flowers that have no scent because you don't want to sneeze, so they're so beautiful. You hear the sound of the waves. They caress every part of the body into a sense of peace and wholeness. And you sense and imagine a warm blanket being drawn up over the feet and the calves and shins and knees and thighs, and up over the hands, the belly, the arms, being tucked in up under the chin, providing you with a full relaxation cocoon of warmth, of wholeness, of peace. Even the crown of the head is relaxed, and the forehead, The cheekbones relaxed, the mouth becoming four walls with a ceiling and floor, the tongue suspended easily within as the throat relaxes, back of the neck and arms become heavy and legs are heavy. You're suspended in a cocoon of peace. Sense the beating of the heart and all of the openings and closings. Life-giving fluid being pumped to every part of the body, bringing peace and stillness. Spending a few moments memorizing this feeling of peace, knowing that you can return to it at any time. Wiggling fingers, wiggling toes, becoming aware of the mat beneath you and the sounds around you. Slowly gather the knees into the heart center, rock from side to side, and then roll over onto the right side, making a pillow of the arms. Take a nice deep breath in. Release anything you don't need, you might be holding. When you're ready, push yourself up. I know we're running a few minutes late, but just want to finish our practice today with this healing embodiment so that we can send out healing into the world. So let's come back together. If you have someone you'd like to call for healing, please say their name or write it in the chat room. Anyone who might be joining, watching this video later, just say the name of a person, a place, or even the world that needs healing. This text, El Na Rifanala. Please, God, heal her, heal him, heal us, heal the world. Inhale, open the arms, bring that healing and peace into heart center. And as you exhale, send that out to whoever is in need of healing. Inhale, bring the palms together and press as you exhale. Bring the fingertips into the third eye, the wisdom center. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, send that healing and blessing and peace out to the world. Inhale, press. Palms together, exhale all the way down and bring that healing and peace into heart center. Thank you all for spending this hour of 4 species for peace Heart of Peace Week, Delaware, with me. I love you all. Thank you for sharing this prayer for peace through mind, body, and spirit. Send you a day of love, of joy, of gratitude, and of course, of shalom, of peace. Namaste. Bless all of you with peace. Alamba.